Okay, so yeah, var is a keyword. This is used to declare the variable. Right now, there's nothing much to be discussed over there. So the next thing is there are some standards for naming variables. Actually, like you cannot name variables like you want. Like say you cannot give one as a variable, like just numeric one. So yeah, always remember that variable names should be descriptive. Like I say, as I told you guys before, like always give some meaningful names. Okay, they should be descriptive and they should always start with a alphabet or underscore or a dollar sign. So only these three are permitted. I mean, to start a variable name, like for instance, say this is a variable name, okay, and this is a variable name, and this is a variable name. Whereas I cannot start with a number, like say this is not a variable name. Okay, this is wrong. You're not supposed to do this. Okay, this is the first standard. The first standard is variable name should be descriptive. They should be meaningful, and it's for your purpose. You can give any name. Like in this case, Sagar has no meaning. It's not descriptive. I'm just giving it an example. But descriptive names, I'll come to those descriptive names. And the second thing is like they always should an alphabet or underscore or a dollar sign. This is not acceptable. So let me just. Oh, how do I let me strike it off. Well, yeah, maybe this may help. Oops. Okay, this cannot be given as a variable name, and these three are right. This is right and this is right. No, it doesn't look like right symbols. Okay, let me just open a new classroom here, and the next rule is okay, this is my standard actually. Okay, whenever, if you want to, as I said, like descriptive names, whenever if you want to use two words as variable, okay, like say first name, second name, or last name, email ID. So these are like two words. If you want to use two variables, two words as variable, okay, then always separate them with underscore. Okay, this is my actually my standard. Like always separate the words using underscore. Even if not only two words, if you want to use multiple words, I say, like say var this is a num. Okay, I always use descriptive names, and if I want to separate multiple words, then I'll definitely go ahead and give a underscore. And the next standard is do not use space. I mean this thing, the variables will not accept any symbol other than underscore and dollar. Okay, underscore and dollar. So it won't even take spaces. It does not consider spaces as a part of variable. So never ever use spaces as variables. Okay, so var first name, okay, var second name, I'm sorry, it must be last name, it's not second name, var first number. So like such, I can give these names as mean and there's an underscore in between those two words, and they always start with a alphabet. Okay, you cannot start a variable with a number. And these are the standards, like so the standards are like descriptive names or meaningful names. Okay, always start with a alphabet or underscore or dollar, and in most cases start with an alphabet. Even we should not go with, should not, there's no need to go with underscores or dollars. It's a different concept, like when to name with underscore and when to name with dollar. We'll see. That is it. And when we want to separate words, then always use underscores between them. This is my standard. It need not be. You can use even this as a variable too, like where first name. But yeah, this is kind of when somebody who doesn't know about this particular file, then they come there and see, hey, what this guy type? Okay, FIRST name. What is this? There's a probability that they may confuse. Like say this is a num. Now if somebody sees at this, looks at this, yeah, what is this? THISISINM. Yeah, that's the reason I always specify, like give underscores in between words, so that makes some sense over there. Okay, and variables can be declared in one shot, and variables can be declared and assigned at the same time. Like say where say first name equal to Tutoslive, let's say, and comma, say no need of using where again I'll say last name equal to .com. Okay, like such I can do, or I can give plain to, like number and ranking. So this is how I give variable names, like in one shot. Any questions here? Can just answer the question. It's just basic thing, and it's pretty loosely typed. You'll be seeing, like hey, is this coding? You feel like that's not coding, so it's that loosely typed. Any questions here? And Arun? Great. Okay, in that case I'll move forward. So variables is done, and okay, so the next is data types. I hope data types. Okay, the name is descriptive actually. So types of data. So how many types of data can a variable take? Okay, or what can be the values of the data? Okay, now let's say if I want to what types of data does we have? Actually, we have numbers, right? And we have names. So these are the values. Let's say names. So names, everything. Like say a human being name, an animal name, a fruit name, whatever name. Okay. Then there are decision making. Like say, hey, yes or no. Okay. So this is true or false, I say. Okay. Then yeah, in most cases these are the three types of data we always see. Like there are numbers. Numbers are used for serial numbers, and prices, quantity, measurement. So everything is a number. And coming to names, like anything. Tutoslive is a name, whiteboard is a name, so like such. Okay, so for these types of data, like these kinds of data, we have different types of data types. So the first one is number, string, boolean, array, object, undefined.